Hey guys, get ready for this full body workout brought to you by celebrity trainer Jenn Glysson.
Hey there guys, so today you guys can use weights, or if you don't have weights, you can totally rock it at home either way.
Let's go.
So the first thing we're gonna do is just jog in place, and then we're gonna take a leg and open up to the side. And then we're gonna switch legs, good, over. So we're just getting our hips nice and loose here before we get started.
Feels good.
Yeah, right? And then we're gonna go one more on the other side and switch directions. So we're still gonna jog, but now we're gonna come back to front and switch back to front. Back to front.
That's nice, yeah.
Back to front, good. One more on the other side, and good. We're gonna drop our right leg back, and we're gonna do some Frankenstein kicks. So we're gonna kick out, reach for that toe, and come back. So what we're looking for here is a stretch in your hamstring. We do about 8 or so of them. You don't have to count, just till it feels good. We get one more in.
Feel that all the way down through my calf.
Yeah, right?
Woo!
And let's switch legs. Up, out. So if you'll notice, when you pull your toe towards your face as you kick up, you're gonna feel a little bit more in your calf also, which feels kind of good.
It does. Oh my God, I love that. All through the back of the leg.
Go one more, and good. We're gonna bring it down for some groiners here. So we're gonna come sideways, and we're gonna reach this right foot to the outside of your right hand. If you feel good from there, slide your right elbow down.
Oh my gosh.
And good, push back up to a plank. Bring your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Slide your left elbow down. If you can't bring your elbow down, it's no big deal. You're just going at your own comfort level.
Thank you.
And getting whatever stretch you can in. Just keep alternating sides. And we can pick up the pace a little bit now that we've got the move down. We'll go 2 more on each side here. So you should feel this stretch somewhere between
I love it.
your hip, your hamstring, maybe your groin a little bit. Last one on each side.
Definitely the groin.
And good. Okay, let's work our way back up. So we're gonna go into some butt kickers to stretch our quads out a little bit. So we're gonna put your hands on your buns, and we're gonna kick up towards your butt. Now, one thing you wanna watch for is arching your back too much. We don't wanna feel this in our low back. We wanna feel in your quads. So make sure you're tucking your hips while you're doing it here.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go about another 10 seconds. Heart rate should be getting up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Which is what we want for a warm-up, right?
Yeah. This is so good too. I feel it stretch through my quads as well.
Yeah, it feels
Nice
very
and tight
nice.
there.
Good, so now we're gonna stop. We're gonna drop our right leg back and bring our knee towards the ground. So from here, we're gonna tuck your hips, and we're gonna bring our arms to what I call a field goal post. Kind of looks like that, right?
Touchdown.
And we're gonna twist into our front leg. We should feel the stretch and come out of it.
Oh, yeah.
In our psoas, our hip, into it and come out. And then as we've got that move down, we can go just a little bit faster. Just trying to get these muscles ready to work here for our full body circuit.
Ooh, my legs are burning at the same time.
Let's do one more.
Double whammy.
And good, come on up, shake your legs out a little bit. And drop that left leg down. First things first, tuck your hips. Bring your arms to your field goal post, and let's turn into it and come out. Now you'll notice if you tuck your hips, the more you tuck them, I should say, the more you're gonna feel this stretch.
100%. I just noticed that. I just tucked a little more and it intensified it a lot.
Good, let's go 2 more. And over, one more over. And good, and let's walk back up.
Ooh, I love that.
So we're gonna move to the end of your mats here. We're gonna do what I call bear crawl. So this stretch, we should feel a stretch in our hamstrings and a stretch in your calf, like those Frankenstein kicks. We're gonna put your hands on the mat, and we're gonna walk ourselves forward, and then walk ourselves back. And what we're trying to do here is get your heels down on every walk forward, yeah.
Oh, that makes all the difference. I was on my toes, doing it wrong.
Good, walk forward.
This is awesome.
And this is gonna get your upper bodies warm a little bit. Let your head just fall down. Try not to look forward. Just let your neck dangle a little bit. Good, and all the way back. And work yourselves to a standing position. Great. All right, so that completes our warm-up. We're gonna move on to our first circuit here, okay? So the first circuit, we're gonna warm our glutes up a little bit, which is what I love to do. Every girl loves to do it.
Who doesn't like a tight
Love
booty?
it. Who doesn't like it? All right, so we're gonna stand on one leg here. Now you'll notice Chelsea's doing our modifications. So if you guys need to put your toe down, if you feel like you're falling all over the place, Just try not to totally lean onto the other leg, but just put your foot down as you need to, okay? So we're gonna start on this leg. We're gonna come down, bend your leg a little bit, and hop up. Come down, hop up, come down, good. And notice my arms as I'm doing it. It's opposite arm, opposite leg. If you get off with your arms, your butt is still gonna be working.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie.
Your balance
but
will just be
your
off.
balance will be off, exactly. Good, let's go one more on this leg.
Woo, it's burning.
Yes, and good, switch legs. All right, let's get our balance and come down. Now you might notice that, I don't know if you guys notice it, one foot is a little less stable than the other foot.
100%.
Absolutely, that's okay. Don't worry about it. You're normal.
All the more reason to do both sides.
Yes, and this is great to warm your ankles up. Also, actually, work on your stability a little bit. Good, bend into it. Let's go one more. And good. All right, let's bring it down to the ground.
Okay.
Okay, so now that we're down on the ground, we're in a side plank position. Make sure your quads are stacked up, meaning one shouldn't be forward or back. They should be stacked right on top of each other. So for this one, we're gonna lift off the ground. As we're lifting, we're gonna bring this leg up, come down, just kiss your butt to the ground, and come right back up. So you should pretty much feel these immediately in your glutes.
Yeah.
On both sides, to be honest. And one thing you wanna watch for on this is arching your back and pushing yourself forward. So make sure your hips stay tucked and then you come up. If you were doing it wrong and you just made that adjustment, you're definitely gonna feel a difference.
Yes, you're gonna feel it more.
All right, so we're gonna do this about 2 more times. So we'll go up, down, one more, up, down, and great. Let's roll over to the other side.
I even get that in my oblique.
Yeah, you'll feel it in your obliques a little bit.
Awesome.
Great. All right, so let's bend the bottom leg, top leg is stacked, and we're lifting up and coming down. And one thing that I've noticed with my clients, and I don't know if you guys feel it, is the second side is definitely harder.
Yes.
Because this guy has already been working.
Already been working.
Yeah, so you're gonna definitely feel that a little bit stronger. Let's go about 3 more. Kiss your butt down, come back up, tap, up, down, one more, tap, and great. Okay, let's move to a standing position here. All right, so now we're gonna pick it up a little bit in this circuit. This is the last exercise of the circuit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a broad jump to the other side of the mat, land softly, right? So no one's landing like this. Land softly, we're gonna put our hands down, hop our feet back, lay all the way down, come all the way back up, hop our feet forward, and hop to turn around.
Oh, baby.
All right, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, so let's get moving. So let's hop forward, hands down, come down, push up, hop your feet wide, turn around. Hop forward, down, good. Push yourself up, turn around, hop forward, good job. Now, one thing I like to make sure I'm doing when I come up for my burpees is make sure my feet are wide as opposed to like this.
Yeah.
Because this is gonna put a lot of stress on your knees, so make sure you're like that. All right, let's do 2 more, Anna.
Oh my gosh.
Big hop, come on, Chelsea. Good, down, up, wide feet around, last one. Big hop, hop it back, last hop up.
Woo.
Great.
Oh yeah, that gets the heart
All
rate
right.
going.
Now we get to do that one more time. All right, so let's start on one leg, pick a leg.
Okay.
Doesn't matter if it was the same as the first one. All right, so one leg, we're gonna come down, drive up, down, drive up. Now, one thing that helps me when I do these is I pick a spot on the ground.
Yeah.
And I don't stop staring at the spot, whether I'm going up or coming down. Because if I start to look over here and there,
Right, you
I'm
totally
all
get
over the place.
off.
All over the place quick. Let's do 2 more.
Oh my gosh.
1 and 2.
Such a good burn.
Good. Yeah, you even feel in the bottom of your feet a little bit, right?
Everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, other foot. So we're gonna bend the leg, hop up, bend the leg, hop up. So another thing you want to watch on these is how much you're hunching your back, right? So we don't want to come down like this. We want to kind of keep a flat back and then drive up out of it. Good, up, touch.
Yeah,
That's
that
good.
really gets the booty on fire.
Yes,
You keep that
and-
flat back and your butt is like, woo, hello.
Yes. And the further you sit back into your heel, the more you're gonna feel it also. Last one,
Oh yeah.
up and good. All right, let's lay it back down. Stack your quads up. Good, and make sure your elbow is right under your shoulder. Some people will come out here and they're wondering why they can't push up.
Yeah.
Make sure it's right under, stacked up. Okay,
Nice
quads are
leverage.
stacked. And let's lift. Heel comes up and down. So this second set, let's move a little quicker if we can. And we'll get a few more reps in.
Of course.
Because our butt's not working enough.
Yeah, it's not working hard enough yet.
All right, let's get 5 more. 5, down, up, 4, down, up, 3. Keep that leg straight. 2, 1 more, and up. Great.
Ooh, but that's so much better than just doing a side-lying leg raise.
Absolutely.
Which a lot of people do, but this is so much more functional.
Absolutely, because another thing that's working without you really thinking about it is your shoulder. Your shoulder stabilizers are kicking in.
Core.
Yeah, your core, your obliques. All right, stack your legs up. Shoulders right over your elbow, and let's lift up and come down, up and down. And I know Chelsea is doing a modification over here. Another way you can do the modification is bending that leg and then coming up also.
Ooh.
That takes a large amount of
stress.
stress
Chelsea, stepping it up
off
over
your
there.
tush because it just
feel that
lightens your
burn.
leg load. Good, so let's go 3 more. 3, 2, 1 more, and good, less burning.
So good.
Great. All right, now we get to do the fun one again.
Exactly.
All right, so we'll start down here.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go here. So
Rock it.
big hop, hands down, feet are jumping back, roll it up, feet are wide, turn around, jump, down, up, and make sure you're watching Chelsea here for any modifications, because whatever level you're at, this is gonna be hard.
Yeah. Getting up and down off the floor is always a good challenge.
It's gonna serve the purpose of getting your heart rate up. Good, back up, let's do 1 more. Turn around, last one. Up, hands down, and come down. And back up. Great.
Whee!
All right, let's grab a little sip,
Yeah,
'cause I'm
ladies.
sure you should be
Oh my gosh,
a
thank
little
you.
parched by now.
I was hoping you'd say that.
And we're gonna go through our second circuit here. So, the second circuit, you guys can sip a second. We're gonna use the dumbbells for 1 exercise, and we're gonna just do 2 body weight exercises for the other 2, okay?
Awesome.
So we're gonna work a little arms, a little core, we'll get it all in.
Love it.
So let's start on the mat actually, and we're gonna start with if you need extra time, if you're out of breath by the way, just push pause and then roll with us again when you're ready.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're gonna side plank up. Our top leg is gonna be in front of our bottom leg, and we're up here. If you wanna make it a little harder, you put that foot on top of the other foot, okay? So all we're gonna do, I'm put my foot back here, is lift that back hip towards the sky and then come down a little bit. So we're up and down.
Oh, so it's a little twist.
Yeah, little twist. And don't worry so much about twisting your elbow. It's all about your hips on this one. The more you pull that bottom hip up towards the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
You hear Anna?
Ooh.
Yes.
Exactly. You think about that bottom hip is the one that's leading the way. It makes a difference.
Absolutely. Good, let's go 1 more on this side. Up, and yes.
Oh.
Good, you guys feel that in your obliques?
Yes, I do.
Yes, all
Yes.
on one side. All right, let's go to the other side. So again, hardest feet stack, medium, and the full regression Chelsea's doing back here. Okay, so we're gonna lift to start, and we're lifting that back hip up right there. Back hip up, good. And try to get your hips as high as you can without turning your feet too much or bending your legs. Good.
I love how slow we're going too, because that is like really making it even more challenging here.
Absolutely. I think good form over reps
Speed.
is key.
Right.
Good, let's go 2 more. 1, last one up, get a good twist, and good, come down. Great, okay, we're gonna go onto your, like a plank position here. So we're gonna go a push-up to a Superman, all right?
Oh.
So one thing before we all start is when we come down, I wanna make sure your chins are down as opposed to this, okay? So we wanna
Right.
have good form on this, make our necks feel good and happy. And then we're gonna reach out and pull back. From here, we're gonna put our toes back on the ground. We're gonna lift our whole body together, come all the way back down, lift, reach forward, pull back as though there's weights, hands on the ground, push all the way up.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, the lower down slow. And then watch Chelsea for the regressions because it's important on this exercise because there's a lot of people that are coming up with their backs really arched. So we wanna do it properly here. Pull back, hands down, push up, and let's get one more in. Down, reach forward, pull back, up, and great.
That push-up from the floor is always just the hardest.
It makes a difference,
It
right?
does.
Okay, so for the third exercise, we're gonna grab your weights, come to a standing position, and we're gonna do a squat to a lunge. Now, like I said in the beginning, you can use the weights. If you feel toasted already, you don't have to use the weights. It's just gonna give you a little boost, okay? So we can hold the weights at our side, here, wherever is comfortable, okay? So let's start with a squat, and we're gonna sit back on our heels, come all the way up, drop our right lunge back, and come back to a squat, and then take our left leg back. And come up, down, good. So when you're doing these, you wanna remember, like our dynamic warm-up, to tuck your hips and try not to arch your back. This is not a photo shoot.
Right? Sexy body, but not a sexy photo.
Yes. Good, lunge back, come forward. Good, forward and back. Let's go about 2 more lunges, okay?
Okay.
So we'll go back, squat, last lunge back, and yes, good.
Ooh, the legs don't get much of a breather.
Ooh, right?
On that.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to our first one here, which was our side plank twist. All right, so again, like the other exercise I said, make sure your elbow's right under your shoulder. And then I am slipping off my mat. Let me move up here. Okay, so let's lift up, holding that position, and then just twisting from our hips. Back down and up. Good, lower down a little bit. Good, remember to breathe. I hear Anna doing it great. Over here.
Try to survive back here, people.
And you should sound just like her. Make sure you're getting the breath in every time. Let's do 2 more. Good, up, twist. 1 more, up and twist. Oh, great.
My abs are gonna love you tomorrow, Jen.
All right, let's come over to this other side. Stack your feet or stagger your feet and shoulders over your elbow. Lift up and let's lift that back hip towards the ceiling and twist. Right back, twist. Good. Up and twist. Good, let it kiss down a little bit. Remember to keep that tuck. If you're feeling anything in your low back, make sure you're doing the Chelsea version behind me here. Good,
Yep.
up 2 more. 1, last one up, and yes. Great job, done with those. And let's go to our Superman push-ups. Superman, I'm gonna move my water bottle. I feel like I'm gonna hit it. Okay, good. So let's start in a plank here. Make sure your hips are tucked to start, so nobody's looking like this, right? Tuck and get over your shoulders. All right, let's lower down. Chins are down. Lift your arms up. Reach out like Superman. Pull back, hands back down. Keep those hips tucked as you push up. Come down nice and slow. Pick your hands up and reach out. Remember, our chins are down. We should have no necks that look like this, right? Reach out, pull back, up, and down. Make sure your hips are still tucked. I know I've said it 10,000 times, but it's very important for your back. Let's do 1 more here.
I love how you activate the back here with this pull down. That's so great.
It feels amazing, right?
Yeah.
Feel it from your upper back and relax. You feel it from your upper back all the way down through your low back and in your buns a little bit.
So you get that great posture and strong backside.
Absolutely, posture is everything.
Yeah.
Okay, let's stand up. Last set of these squat lunges here. All right, let's start at the front. I'm gonna hold mine like this time. All right, so we're gonna squat and drop a leg back for a lunge. Make sure of those hips. Keep your tummy active. Down. And even if in the middle of this set, you're feeling like the weights are making it too hard, you can just dump the weights. It's no big deal. Just keep moving.
There's no shame in that.
No shame in that. Good. Back, over. Make sure you're breathing. Let's do 2 more lunges. Good. So let's go 1, last lunge, and down. Great.
Woo.
Done with those. All right.
My goodness.
Put those weights down.
Every
Grab
muscle
another
in my
little sip.
body feels worked right now.
All right.
Every muscle. All right.
Okay, great. So for circuit number 3, we're gonna grab your weights.
Okay.
And we're gonna move it down to the floor for our first exercise.
Oh, this sounds nice.
It's nice and relaxing, don't worry.
I get a feeling that's facetious.
So we're gonna start with your feet about hip width apart.
Okay.
All right, and then we're gonna bring the weights up and overhead, straight overhead here. And then the first thing I want you to do is tuck your hips into the ground. So there should be no backs, let me hold this real quick, where you have an arch under your back. Press that arch down and you should feel your stomach activate a little bit. And then we're gonna lift your butt into the air, okay? So this is our starting position. From here, we're gonna lower the weights over our head while we're lowering our butt. And then we're gonna bridge up and bring the weights back overhead. So come down with your butt, down with the weights, up with the weights and your butt. Good. Down and up. Good. So you're gonna feel this in your triceps and your glutes here. And if you're tucking enough, you should actually feel it in your belly too.
Yeah. It's hard to focus on all of it, but it makes a difference.
There is a lot, especially on this exercise. All right, let's keep it moving here and then make sure to take a look at my feet here. We do not wanna be up on your toes. Stay on your heels for this particular exercise. All right, it's gonna make it go into your glutes just a tad bit more. And let's do 3 more. Woo. 3, 2, 1 more, and up, and great. All right, so we're gonna put 1 weight to the side here, and we're gonna come back into our side plank. Are you guys getting the gist of all this oblique work here on our side plank?
I'm starting to feel that kind of trend happening.
All right, good. So we're gonna have this weight in front. Again, same thing with your feet. You can go here for the hardest, here, or this regression over here with Chelsea. So we're gonna side plank up, and we're gonna hold this weight out in front, and we're gonna pull it back using your rhomboids, which are the muscles between your shoulder blades here. Okay, so we're gonna come down.
I see yours flexing,
Yeah.
wow.
Okay, good, something's working back there.
Yes.
Down and up, and try not to go down too fast. Again, like Anna said earlier, it's about the quality of the exercise as opposed to how many you're getting in. All right, let's go 2 more reps here. Up, 1, keep those hips high. They're gonna start to want to fall, last one.
Yep.
And good, down. Great, let's switch to the other side. All right.
This is awesome.
Great. Okay, so we're gonna come up, hips are high, try not to let them drop, and we're reaching back. Down, nice and controlled, and squeezing back. So you guys should feel this in the back of your shoulder and your back, even on the way down, yes?
Yes.
Great.
Absolutely.
Great. All right, and remember those hips, they're gonna start to want to fall. I know, so many things to remember. Good, up, 1 more up. Last one, and down. Great. All right, let's stand up, grab your second weight, and we're gonna do a front lunge to a bicep curl. So on this one, we wanna stay in the lunge for a little extra fun while we do our bicep curl, okay?
Right.
So let's start back. Let's left foot forward, stay down, bicep curl, and push back with the front leg. Alternate to the other side. Oops, almost fell, good, got it. Back up.
Take some balance.
Left leg, curl up, come down, back up. So make sure to wait till your arms are all the way back down before you come
I was
up.
about to pop up quick and then I realized that's the challenge.
Yeah, that little extra sit there will get you. Good. Up, let's go 2 more.
And I noticed you take a really short step, which is important for those front lunges, right?
Absolutely. So the reason, good, that's good on the rest. The reason I'll let you know why you don't take a far step is if I step all the way up here, it makes it a lot harder to get back, and I start turning my hips and the wrong things start to work, right?
That's right, the wrong muscles do the job.
All right, so let's get back down. We're gonna go our bridges to tricep extensions again. So get onto your heels, tuck your hips, let's lift, and let's get right into it. Drop your hips and extend up. Drop your hips extend up. Good, your heart rate should be up a little bit just from the lunges. Good, down, up. Let's go about 5.
Every one of these moves works, I don't know, maybe like 18 muscle groups.
Yes, I agree.
It's so functional, it's so great. No, it's awesome.
I figure we might as well get the most that we can done.
Absolutely.
In one workout. Let's go 2 more. One more, all the way up, and good, all the way down. Let's go back to our side reverse fly. All right, deep breath.
Deep breath.
Okay,
We got
shoulders
this. Chelsea,
over.
looking good down there, sister.
Okay, let's lift up, hold up nice and tight, bring back, and you can also regress this if your arm is getting tired by bending your arm a little bit. So just like this, coming up and down. The longer your limb, the harder it's gonna be.
The heavier that weight feels.
Yes.
Welcome back to physics.
Good, let's go 3 more. 1, down, up, 2, down, last one, up, squeeze those shoulder blades, and come down. Great, let's twist over to the other side here.
Feel those shoulders.
Yeah.
Feel the shoulders.
So depending on if your obliques are stronger or your arms are stronger, one's gonna give out before the other. It's like either your abs are gonna lose it or your arms are so done.
We haven't done one shoulder press, but our shoulders are tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, down and up. Good, breathe, really squeeze your shoulder blades and go nice and slow on the way down. Try to feel a little bit of shakiness, kind of what I look for. You guys feel shaky?
I feel
Absolutely.
it.
I'm starting to shake right when you said
Let's do
that.
2 more. Good, up 1, keep those hips high. Last one, and good. Bring it down.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go, last exercise of this 3rd circuit here. Now we're gonna step back.
Okay.
So again, just to let you guys know, I'm almost 6 feet, and I'm only stepping about the width of the mat here.
Yeah.
So the steps should be small, okay? All right, here, come down, curl up, and come back. And one thing you wanna watch for is your knee coming in front of that toe, especially like this. If your heel lifts off, that is no bueno on your knee.
No, it won't thank you tomorrow. It will be hating you tomorrow.
It will. Good, up, come down. And when you come back, make sure you're really pushing through that front heel. You'll feel a little bit of goodness going through your butt.
Oh yeah, booty hamstring says, hey, let's hang out.
Good, come up, let's go 2 more here. Down, curl, up, last one, curl, and up. Great, okay, let's get one more sip.
Woo, Jen, you rock, girl.
One more sip here. Take a quick one, and then we're gonna do a little ab circuit.
Love abs.
Like my abs are on fire already. But let's get into that.
I know all those side planks.
Yeah. There's a little less obliques in
Oh,
this
good,
one.
okay, God.
Just a little bit here.
A little bit, okay.
All right, so we're gonna go up plank reach first, but we're gonna go on your hands.
Okay.
So let's come on our mats. And what I suggest here for this is, do you see Anna's feet? Yes, spread your feet to about the width of the mat.
Okay.
Because if she has her feet together, it's gonna make it a lot harder for her to keep her hips square.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna spread my feet nice and wide. Make sure we have a little tuck in our butts here. And we're gonna reach forward with our right arm without turning our bodies, okay? And put your hand back down, reach out, hand back down. When you're doing this, try to reach your thumb up to the sky. It just might feel a little bit better on your shoulder that's reaching up.
Yeah, then your traps don't get all tight in your ear.
Absolutely. Good, up, switch, and in your base arms, make sure you keep a slight bend in your elbows. You don't wanna lock your elbows out. We want our muscles holding us up.
Yes.
Right? Good, let's go 1 more each side. Try not to shift. You're really gonna wanna start. And good. Knees down. Let's come on our backs here. And we're gonna go into what I call some ab claps.
Nice.
Your abs will be clapping. All right. So let's put our right leg up. Our left leg is hovering down. Now, a couple things. Look for Chelsea's regression, but also if your back is hurting you, just to hold this position, you can either raise this leg up or you can bend this leg, and that'll take some of the tension off your back.
Right.
All right, so we're gonna touch behind our ponytails and reach up to the heels of our hands, not the fingertips. Heels, it's gonna make a difference.
Oh yeah.
Come down and come up. Good, exhale as you come up. and down. Good, exhale as you come up. Great. And again, if it starts to hurt, bend that leg a little bit. Starts to hurt your back, that is, not your abs. If it hurts your abs, just keep going.
Yeah,
Down.
that's no excuse.
Up, and we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna switch the legs. Good, so touch down and up. Good.
Just
Stick
holding
with
this
me here.
position is hard.
Stick with me. Good, and up. Let's go 3 more reps. 3, down, 2, down and up. Last one. Great.
Oh, yeah.
Great, great. Okay, so we're gonna take our hands, since you're on your mat, and we're gonna put them to the sides of your mat, just off the side. Okay. Don't go crazy and get them too high. Just right off the sides. So we're gonna lift our legs straight up. My hamstrings are a little tight, so this is like as straight as they go, by the way.
Oh, well then we're twinsies because that's the same with me.
Okay, so we're gonna lift our hips without going back towards our face, over to our left hand. So we're gonna, our left hand. So we're gonna twist that way, then we're gonna pick up and go towards our right hand. So notice we are not rocking back and forth. That takes all the goodness out of this exercise, right? So over and back. You should feel this more in the lower part, even though it's all one giant
My
muscle.
whole abdominal wall is on fire.
Good, up, let's go over.
Warmed us up pretty well.
One more to each side. Actually, let's go be on the left side. Let's go one more to the right side. And great. All right, let's roll ourselves up and let's go through all that fun one more time.
Fun, fun.
All right, so back to our plank reaches here.
Okay.
All right, so we're in our plank. Also, make sure that we don't look like this with our hands way in front of us. We want to be right over our wrists.
Right.
Okay? All right, so let's reach our right arm out. Hold, bring it down.
And it's okay to go from the elbows if your wrists are sensitive still, right?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
good call. Good call. Good, down. Yeah, wrists are a funny thing, and once they start hurting, it doesn't go uphill from there. Good, reach out and come down. Reach.
Woo.
Good, let's go one more on the left side. Reach, really keep your buttons tight. And good, come down. Great, let's go back to our ab claps.
Let's clap it out.
Clap it out. Let's clap it out.
Let's clap it out, people.
All right, so let's go right leg up, left leg down. And hands behind your head and come up. Good. And one thing, sometimes my head gets heavy, and my neck will start to hurt on these. So what I'll do is I'll hold it with one hand and reach to the outside of that front leg. And that way, it takes the stress out of my neck.
Right.
And it all stays in my belly. Okay, so if your neck's hurting, go ahead and do that. Let's do 2 more reps. 1, 2, and great. Relax a second.
Oh,
And
good. We're getting a break in between.
And
You're
break.
being kind to us, Jen, all of a sudden.
Good. And up to the heels of your hands. Back down. Good. Breathe. Down. Breathe. Let's go 3 more on this side. 1, down, 2, down, 3, and relax. Good. I didn't have much to say on that one because those are hard.
Those are hard. Wow.
All right, legs up.
These aren't much easier.
As straight as you can get them. And let's go to the left side first. So we're gonna lift up, turn, lift up, turn. And again, on these, don't worry about how high your tush is getting off the ground. Just really try not to rock back towards your face too much. And that'll make it all the much better. Good, over.
Yeah, you feel it even more when you really just try and keep your toes up towards the sky.
Yeah. Good, let's go 3 more.
Woo!
Let's go 1, over 2, last one, 3, and relax.
Awesome.
Great, made it through the last circuit.
Woo!
And now we just get to do a little cardio fun. So I'm thinking we should take a quick sip before this begins. All right.
Oh, man. My arms are shaking. I can't hardly get my sip.
Okay, so for this one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 6 mountain climbers. We're gonna do this 3 times, okay? So 6 mountain climbers, I'll show it to you. And then we're gonna do a half burpee, okay? So I'll demonstrate it here first. So we're gonna come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, put both feet back and come up to a half burpee. Now, from the side, you shouldn't look like this at the top, right? So just come up to wherever you feel comfortable.
Yeah, football.
Right? If it's all the way up to here because your legs are burning, that's fine too. Just come up to wherever you're comfortable. All right.
Thanks for that extra breather.
You're
Sorry
welcome.
you didn't get it, but
You're welcome.
it was a great demonstration.
All right, are we ready, girls?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feet back, hop up. Little half burpee. Hop back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feet back, hop up. Good. Back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down, hop up. Good. We got about 10 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hop up. I think we can get one more. Let's get one more.
One more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hop up. And good.
Ah.
Rest a few
And
seconds. Really not that
collapse.
many seconds because we're just going to go again. As soon as you feel good, it's time to go. All right, so let's take a deep breath and we're going to go again. So this, what I call a cardio burnout, is just to get everything out that maybe you held back during the workout, right? So now you're like, okay, the home stretch is here. Let's
If you
go.
have too much energy right now, you didn't give it enough. Do this again
You
tomorrow.
sandbagged. All right, let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feet back, up. Good. Hop back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back up. Good. Back. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Back. Yes. Good job. Good job. Let's do 2 more. 3, 4, 5, 6. Up. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back up. Great. Rest down a second again. Enjoy the fact that this is going to be your last 30 seconds here.
When you said 3 sets, I was thinking, oh great, 3 half burpees, I got this. Did
No
anybody else feel
problem.
that way? Oh, this is better though. Finishing strong.
Finish strong. Okay, so let's go last 30 seconds and we're going to do a little stretch together.
Okay.
All right, plank out and let's go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Back. Good. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. When you're doing these, really try to feel the mountain climbers in your belly as opposed to just
Your
moving your
legs.
legs around. Yeah, as opposed to just your legs. Good. Up. Let's do one more. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yes, great. Okay,
We
have a
made
seat.
it!
We made it!
We
Woo,
made
good job,
Jenn's
ladies.
workout! We did it!
All right, have a seat. So let's start. Put your hands behind you and let's just cross one foot over. So you guys should feel this in your piriformis, or also what I call the pocket of your pants. That's more descriptive.
Oh, that's needed. All those hip raises.
Yes. So make sure on these, you're not too like sloughed, just chilling here. Stick your chest out, stick your butt out. If you don't feel it, bring your foot back towards you a little bit.
Oh, I feel it.
Oh, I feel it. All right, now we're gonna take this foot that's up here and we're gonna turn it to the side. Woo. And then we're gonna grab our leg with our opposite arm and keep our chest facing forward here. So this one you should feel in your tush.
Final twist and hip, yeah.
Yeah, I feel it in my left side of my
Yeah,
back a
it's
little
nice.
bit also. All right, good, so hold this for a couple seconds. And then we're gonna take this leg that's up behind us here and then lean forward over this knee. So I actually feel this in my hamstring and my hip a little bit again. Because we did a lot of hamstring glute stuff.
Feel it in your quad too,
In
a
your
little
quad.
bit? Okay, good.
Yeah, yeah, if
like,
you're
am I
leaning back
losing?
here, you're gonna feel it.
Oh, if I come
Yeah,
further.
and then when you come forward, we're gonna feel it in our hamstring.
There we go.
So take your pick, actually.
I didn't know which way to go. I can't go any deeper.
And good, we're gonna take another couple breaths here and come out of it. Good, let's take this left leg and cross it over, just like we did on the right side, chest out, butt out. So we should feel this in our left pocket over here, right? Good, you guys did a great job today at home, I'm sure.
Oh, that felt amazing. It's such a good sweat, and every muscle in my body feels like it got some love today.
Got some love for sure. All right, take this foot, bring it down, opposite arm across, keep your chest out. I feel this a lot more on, even on my
this
back on this
side,
one,
yeah.
This feels great. So it's very important that you guys are doing your dynamic warm-up before your workouts and a little bit of stretch after Believe me, it's worth the couple of minutes that it takes you.
Yep.
Good, and let's take this top leg and bring it back. And let's start with Anna's lean back first here, so we can get our quad here. So on this one, make sure we're popping our hip forward, and you're gonna feel that even more in your quad there. That does feel good. Good, hold it a couple seconds more. And good, now let's lean forward. So this is a hamstring stretch as well, but if you're tight through your hip, you might feel it in your hip a little more.
Yeah.
In which case you could do a straight leg hamstring stretch. This one I feel like gets a little bit deeper though. And good, and let's come up and do a little low back stretch here. Face this way, open your knees a bit, and just reach your arms out. This will feel good on your shoulders too, after all that shoulder stuff that we snuck in there. Take a deep breath. And great, come on up. Great job, ladies. Great job at home.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Chelsea. Awesome job. Thank you. You survived.